The training is designed to equip journalists with better knowledge of international climate agreements and enhance reporting on environmental sustainability and inclusive climate action. Participants at the opening session stressed the need for stronger collaboration between the media and climate institutions to improve public understanding of climate policies and environmental challenges. Speakers also highlighted the disproportionate impact of climate change on women and vulnerable communities, calling for more gender responsive reporting and policy making.
It requires executives willing to implement difficult reforms. It requires journalists committed to truth and accountability. It requires industries willing to embrace sustainability. It requires citizens prepared to adopt environmentally responsible practices. It is not the strength of coercion or political rhetoric. It is the strength of a society that has recognized the scale of its challenge and choosing collective action over complacency. History will not judge us merely by the eloquence of our climate speeches or the ambition of our policy declarations. Nigeria possesses the human capital, scientific expertise, youthful energy, institutional framework, and policy foundations necessary to confront the climate challenge successfully.
What is the intensity of my communication? When do I bring this thing out? Which are the tools do I use? You need to use the tools that you have to effectively communicate. The main thing is to effectively communicate so that the people out there will get your message.
Organizers say the workshop will provide journalists with practical skills for simplifying complex climate and environmental policies into stories that can drive awareness and public engagement.
Today we heard Samunibu talk about the drying up of streams. And women had to trek kilometers to look for water, to cook. Not just to cook, but for also the whole household chores, taking care of the family, taking care of the number one child, which is the man. Mainstreaming gender into climate change means that we're enhancing the indigenous knowledge, we're building their capacity, we're building their resilience to respond to the impact of climate change when it happens around there. And therefore, it's not just about policy, but we're talking about from policy to actions.
So the overall objective is to strengthen the capacity of women and feminist civil society network and organizations to fight inequalities and advance gender-equal sustainable development.
The workshop enters its second day with technical sessions and stakeholder engagements aimed at strengthening climate communication, inclusive environmental reporting, and public awareness of the Minamata Convention on Mercury Pollution. In Abuja, Josephine Bitrus, Rapid TV News.